Can you hear us?
Yep.
All right, man. After such a rough outing in Fort Collins, what was your goal coming into this? What do you want to do today against Nevada?
Just go out there and worry more about us. I think I think we got 4 games in like 8 days, 7 days, whatever it is, right? Just go out there and stick to our habits, get back. I mean, we played a bunch of like 5,000 reps to just open in this summer. So we'll get back to just playing, doing us and sticking to our habits and going out there and imposing our will.
Hunter, obviously Nevada's a very talented offensive team, and you guys held them down on that end of the floor. What was kind of the game plan on that end?
Like I said, get back to our habits, sit down on defense, stay together as a unit. I think we've done a good job. I think we held CSU under 40% from the field. Today we got 36%. So just continue to get better on the defensive end and know that offense will take care of itself.
Hey, Hunter, how nice was it in this game? Y'all have had close games, it seems like, every game for the past month or so. How nice was it to just kind of have that double-digit lead, I think, the last 35 minutes or so?
I think it was really, really awesome, especially with the crowd. But at the end of the day, got to find a way to extend that lead and increase it every single, media timeout, as we say, like go back and win the media timeout, especially at home in front of our crowd where we're undefeated. We got to be able to extend that and lock down even more.
Hunter, what was CSU doing in particular that was affecting your game on Wednesday night?
They were double teaming me every time I touched it. So for me, once the double comes, I got to make the right play and kick it out and trust that my teammates will either hit the open shot or make another play to set someone else up. And they try to do that a bit tonight, but we've watched a bunch of film since CSU, and not only as a team, but myself just watching it and seeing where the openings are, a little better way to attack it so I don't have to just kick it out and let them get right back to the matchup, find another way to put pressure on them and not just get it out right away.
As frustrating as that night was for you and Graham, Drake had a good game offensively and looks like X was kind of getting his rhythm back in Fort Collins, and Noah gave you guys some nice minutes in that environment. What did you kind of see from those role players, and do you feel like they're going to give you a boost going down, especially with so many games in a short amount of time?
Yeah, no, they're huge for us. And like Coach Linder said earlier a week ago, they need to step up and hit open shots. Although we haven't been, they're starting to hit their stride, and I think they're going to continue to get better. We put in the work all the time behind the scenes and at practice. So I know they'll be fine. I know they'll hit open shots. Everyone trusts them to hit open shots, and it's going to be huge going forward.
Kind of going off of that, how big is it having those contributions from those guys and kind of having them hit a groove as you get ready to go up against one of the best defensive teams in the country on Monday?
Like I said, I think it's huge just in the sense of the defense having to pick their poison. If we're all clicking on all cylinders, the defense is going to be wrong every single time. So like I said, I think it'll be huge. They got to continue taking steps to help us out, not only on the offensive end, but the defensive end, and keep being ready when their name is called.
Hunter, this is Mark Ziegler from San Diego Union Tribune. I want to ask you just quickly about San Diego State. I know Coach Linder has talked a lot about them and how much he admires their culture. How much do you guys hear about it in practice?
I think we hear it every now and then, just in the sense of, like it was mentioned earlier before, they're one of the best defenses in the nation, not just our conference. And so on defense, try to emulate how hard they work, how they hold teams to one shot, how they hold them under, I think, 40% from the field. Like they're probably keeping teams within 60 points almost every single time. So for us, it's just in the sense of San Diego State's got a great program. They got a great history of always sitting down on defense, and trying to build that here.
How much did those 2 big losses in VS Arena last year, both close to 30 points, how much of that was a turning point for this program to getting you where you are now?
I think last year when we did that, obviously COVID, no one's in the stands. A bunch of these guys first time playing in VAS and at San Diego State, and first time playing San Diego State in general. So like I said earlier, they're a great program. So if you're coming in and playing them for the first time, you don't really know what to expect, and you can't really emulate how hard they play. So when we did end up going there and getting beat, obviously we wanted to bounce back, but we learned some things. And obviously, as you can see from the conference tournament, kept it a lot closer the next game.
Thank you.
Yep. Is that it?